Hi, Aries. All right, welcome to this place if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. Okay, so February, or whenever you arrive, happy now. Okay, Aries, I feel like let's share a few messages before we jump into your cards. I feel like the impulse response is high. Which I suppose is creating a little sensitivity in this time, like kind of in a general way. What do I see? Just a second. I feel like that intuition is, I guess when you pick up on a feeling like that, you might want to digest it for a second before it's impulsively acted on, because a part of it, what you're picking up on information wise, I see this, there's loving energy, I see musical, artistic kind of energy. I see food and women. But either way, this is the information that comes in is just there to let you know something versus exactly trying to like project that outward. It's for your own education. These lessons of I just got that feeling. This is doing this because of that. Okay, cool. It's more in this creative sense. Actually, you could be, I heard preparing. Interesting. You could be preparing for something in the future. This has more to do when we get into, I see March, July, September. I also feel like someone's feeling a bit sensitive in ways of the horizon. So I don't know if this is about these sort of longer range situations. If there's something that you're wanting to do in a bigger way, I don't want you to see that as impractical. I want you to believe in I heard you can, something about believing. The belief is built when someone goes out of their comfort zone a little bit. So I guess if there's something that you're wanting to do that's on your list or whatever, and you're saying anywhere where you're saying to yourself, well, I want to do it this way, that I see that is valid. But if wherever there's a but, or some kind of restriction where it's just like, well, I heard someone say, I can't really see that happening this way. But it's more like they don't want to see it happen that way, but they'll still get what they want. Interesting. So there's some kind of quest. There's some kind of quest here. Because there is a little bit of an emotional pattern to something. Now I heard this could be a really pretty pattern. Like I just saw like a quilt with, these different intricate parts placed together. That creates a pattern. But the pattern that I saw wasn't rigid. It was kind of free, I heard that's a pattern, but we don't have to repeat it if we don't want to. And then I see the word toxic. Interesting. So, who are your spiritual teachers? Meaning, who are the people in your life that you want to be around and appreciate what they say and what they do? It teaches you. It makes your spirit feel understood or strong. Who are they? Aries. I see I want you to love yourself, Aries. There are other people in your life also that you care about, very much so. They're looking at themselves too. Um, I guess someone I keep picking up on this energy, and I don't know if this comes from some previous conditioning or what, but just where someone kind of wishes, like, I wish I would have done something sooner. Maybe there's some dream or something again that wanted to be accomplished, or like, and I saw shoulda, coulda, woulda. I guess now you have an opportunity to maybe someone had to like mature, something had to mature, and become polished before it was ready to be set in its place, right? For it to become something else. Interesting. There's something about the equinox. Hold on, Aries. Yeah, I just want to put these all on the right. So they're all face up. I don't want anything upside down right now. Let's see these bottom cards. Okay. I heard like an old country song. I don't know if these are exactly the words, but it's something along the lines of, I wish I would have known. I wish I would have known then what it is I know now. I heard, please try not to let that get you down. Okay? Because if a person has the acknowledgement of like, okay, it would have been really helpful to know that back then. But it took X amount of time, and I see this almost like as more than a decade. Like this is where the emotional awareness really comes in to be like, oh, interesting. It would have been different if I knew. It would have been different if I would have known this then. You're right about that. You're still right. You didn't do it. Technically, I guess there's, no matter what the situation, there was a part of it that was positive and that was right for you, because that's the way that it played out. Now, of course, I suppose knowing what it is that I heard went down that didn't feel good, then like knowing again, all right, well that's the even higher awareness of, okay, I wish I would have known then what I know now. Okay, we'll take that knowledge and apply it in this moment. What was it before that made you not do that? Because I guess the reasoning now must have changed for this emotional awareness to be had. Does this make sense? I don't know what we said there, but I hope that was helpful. Okay, so let me try to explain what I just saw. I'm not sure how to use it as a metaphor. Hold on. Well, let me try to describe what I saw. What I'm seeing. It's daytime. The sun is out. There's no clouds. A person was focusing on Well, they could see how someone else was doing something, and I guess we could call it quite concise. But then a person wondered, like, it was being done right, right? But then a person wondered, like, why are they doing that? I suppose maybe they're practicing. Maybe someone's practicing. I'm seeing someone do Tai Chi. I heard you don't need any weapons to defend yourself. You know. Hold on. Oh, there's a really wise woman in your life, too. There's a wise woman here. Let's put it that way. If you've had issues with your mother or mean women or things like that, I feel like that's over. If that's still existing in your life, then be wise to take space and leave that alone. Yeah, hermit. Just a second. Everything feels really tight, right? Just started to feel like really tight. But this person in the bath is really relaxed. So maybe that's just helpful too this month. Oh, okay. Thank you. What is this? Is that enough? Is that going to do it? It's like my throat got really hot. I heard, sorry to bring it up, not to change the subject, but like, when's the last time you screamed out of anger? When's the last time you got screamed at out of anger? I feel like something's untangling with that. Because someone has to acknowledge that something was mean, or there's if you're feeling testy this month, there's a lot of women here. If you are feeling testy this month, I'd say reflect, relax before, this could be your children, this could be your mother, whoever. Because I could see someone being real snappy, but it's because something is not being expressed, and maybe that's part of an explanation of why that has happened. But that's a side story, and I feel like you already know about this. I feel like most of you have relaxed yourself about that, but if we're going to take it personally, just be aware of that too. Just a second. You ever been to a family reunion? Or when's the last time you had like a gathering like that? I see someone making a present for somebody. There's a whole family or like a whole group of people of all different ages that are like really proud of what a person has accomplished. Like what they've chose to do with their life. You know what I mean? Or what kind of person they've chosen to be. I see someone like little braids or like I'm actually seeing a woman with like little dreadlocks and like there's lots of bumblebees. Cool. Yeah, people are so happy down here. Good. So I guess remember that little side story we talked about, I heard that's fading with the wind. There's something bigger financially or something bigger in the physical world that you're not meant to do alone. It's like you're meant to do it with a partner or with another person. It's like when these two forces combined, it actually creates what both people were wanting. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like once these forces combined, it's all of a sudden they're just walking along and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" Have a conversation, da da da, and then this person ends up being the person that helps these other people receive what they're wanting. Because there might have been like a dry spell with something too. It was just 1717. There might have been a dry spell with something, but now there's now there's water, now there's earth. It's like yeah, collaborative efforts help a lot. This is a very loving couple too. They got people got good friends. Yeah, and actually the foundation of this reading, the majority of it is earth. King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. That's super solid if we're going to look at work or some more material world things. And I do see a lot of gatherings. So I'd say socialize if you can. Even if that's talking to someone from afar, you know what I mean? Like, or go howl at the moon. Oh, I do hope you had a nice wolf moon too. Okay. I heard happy early birthday. If you're wanting to change a habit of, if you're wanting to change one of your habits too, I guess you'd want to ask yourself, like, what do I believe about that? Right? How did I come to know this? I heard, how did it feel to me then? How does it feel to me now? Oh, there's also something, close this out, there's also something from Spirit. I kind of see this moon in Pisces in the ninth house. So there could be something also that you're meant to believe, like Spirit could be giving you a gift that has to do with home or like more domestic sorts of matters. Moon is this comfortable place, right? Where we live and food. It's these basic things that make us feel okay, right? It makes us feel good. Lucky to have. Because there is something that you're going to come to learn. I heard once you learn who to trust, then you never have to worry about the rust. Okay. Love you, Aries. I hope you have a great month. Yeah, happy early birthday. What was expansive? What was really positive that happened in January? You know, what were some things that you're like, man, that got, I heard, yeah, that got done. Okay, well, keep on being your loving, inspiring self, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace out.